the other side of the mountains here in Arizona as we head towards the Phoenix, Scottsdale area. Coming down from Las Vegas on a Saturday night. 4th of July weekend, 2022. Dates and timestamps, just so you know when and where we are. Live in Arizona. Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. Trip to Scottsdale. Thanks for joining us as we go across the desert, the mountains, the desert again, and eventually get to our destination. A lot of bugs hitting the windshield today, so hopefully it won't be too much of a blur. We made it. Other side in the dark. Small moon coming up tonight. Chandler, Arizona checking in. How you doing? On my way that way. Jeffrey's here. Tree's here. How y'all doing? We are not there yet. We're still quite a ways away. About 75 miles or so. I guess that's not that far compared to what we were doing. 75 miles from here all the way to Scottsdale. Have you stick with me as long as you can. There's a small drop off in the mountains up here in a little bit, but hey, Peter, how you doing? Welcome. Checking in from Australia. Fantastic. It's tomorrow there. Tomorrowland. There's a small percentage of the moon behind me. It's not really creating any light on the roadway. It's been an interesting trip through the mountains with no traffic, then lots of traffic, then no traffic, etc. This is the last real big fast stretch of the highway. People tend to drive really fast here, and there's always, there's been officers at both ends of this stretch, about a 5-mile stretch. We're going to do the normal speed limit here. Any Keno machines in Arizona for you tonight? Maybe later. After we get to Scottsdale, we'll see what the plan is. I think we have to go out for ice cream, and that usually lends us a few minutes at a casino, but you never know. This portion, there's not a whole lot of gaming between here and Phoenix. Panjo, how are you doing? Welcome. My glasses on. I thought I could see pretty good tonight, but I guess not. There we go. Milepost 187. I think we lost the stream. We hadn't even got onto this road yet. Still up on Interstate 40. Just a nice night drive. Hope you're all having a pleasant evening, enjoying the USA holiday weekend, the Canadian holiday weekend. What other country you're in, maybe you're having a holiday weekend there. Understand there's a heat wave in Japan right now. Hope everyone's safe. Of course, always good weather in Honolulu. Devon Morill, how are you doing? Arizona is mountain time, so did I lose an hour? I gained an hour. I don't remember what I am. I think I'm on the same time right now with Nevada. Marnie B, how are you? Welcome. Show day, 3 days, a 3-day weekend, yes. Love the 3-day weekend. Silver Keno Gary, how are you? Welcome to the middle of nowhere. If you're all having a pleasant night, whatever part of the world you're in. You can see the lights off in the distance. That would be Wickenburg first. Past that'll be Phoenix. John Edison, how are you? Welcome. Good to have you all here. Excuse me, a little dry out here. Drinking all the waters and sodas I can to keep hydrated. This is the town car, yes it is. Making our trek across the desert in the town car. Hope that was water. Whatever it is, it just went in my cup. The Loon Mobile. Need to put a big loon on the side. Maybe I'm still trying to find the loon piece for the front of the car. Found a duck and a few other things, but not quite the same. Middle of nowhere. Came back to yeah, no. Dupree, South Dakota. That's middle of nowhere. 88 degrees outside here. A little cooler than it was in Vegas. Directly to my right is a road take you all the way to Los Angeles. 120 kilometers. That's 75 miles, roughly. See the bug juice on the windows, can't you, when the lights are coming on? I would use my windshield wipers to just smear it. I'm sure it's an intriguing thumbnail of darkness with headlights. I'm sure we'll get 10,000 viewers tonight. Looking for UFOs as we drive across the desert. If there's UFOs, this is one of the places they'll be. I believe there's a gas station up here I can do the windshield. It was a long day, but glad to be home watching this. Cool. It's going to be fun in Arizona. Glad you could ride along. Usually when you get to Arizona, when you drive the 5.5, 6 hours, the person on the receiving end doesn't realize what's involved in a 5 and 6 hour drive. And they're like, let's go. And you're like, can I at least use the restroom first? That's my big future goal. Milepost 192, 40 miles ago is a milepost 152. You start dipping down into a valley. That's about the halfway point. It's always good to eat on this side. Wickenburg, founded in 1863, 2,000 feet above sea level. Merv Griffin used to have a dude ranch out here. Rumor has it he grew dudes. New subscriber here, cool. Gonna catch up on all your videos, very good. We have close to 3,000 videos and lives combined, many of which are gaming content, a lot of them are travel. Much of it's down on Fremont Street or the Strip in Las Vegas. Pick and choose. Hopefully there's something there for you that you like. Good to have you with us. Thanks for joining. I'm supposed to slow down to 55 here. It's a holiday weekend Saturday and surprising lack of traffic. Yeah, UFOs in Skywalker's Ranch, yes, definitely. Appreciate you checking us out and giving us a shot. Last I saw, we're at 4,455 subscribers. On our way to 45, then 5,000, and 10 million. Martin D, how are you doing? Williams here, cool. Here's the Wickenburg sign. It's Vegas time. Welcome. Definitely gonna stay awake. That's the plan. Real wall. Rob Wall. Oops. They have these markers on the road to wake you up, to let you know you got a traffic circle coming up. Next food stop will be in Phoenix. I had that double sourdough burger from Culver's, which hit the spot. A little fast through the traffic circle there. That bug hit real hard right in front of the camera there. There's a station, Petras station coming up. We'll use it to scrape the bugs off. Definitely no gas station sushi. I learned my lesson. Hopefully you're sure about that. I'm working on it. Missed the first two legs. Was it eventful? It wasn't too bad, William. Had some buffering, had some things, had some really cool chats. You almost spilled your beer. Hold on to that beer, Mike. There's another traffic circle coming up. At least put a cap on it, a little sippy cup. It'll be in great shape. Bugs are protein. Stick your head out the window. No, I'm good. Got plenty of protein. Chris Dye, how you doing? Good to have you here with us. Kevin. I definitely won't tip the town car over, as much as it feels like it wants to. Coming out to Lone Butte, probably not tonight. We'll see about tomorrow. See what kind of free play I have out there. Last time I was here, hit the 5 out of 5 for 800 bills. That was nice. Very nice. Huge day today. Had so much fun. Beth, there you are. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Oh. Dust in the wind. Let's stop at the next gas station. This one, it's a holiday bug weekend. But absolutely not for the gas station sushi, or absolutely not something else. Am I missing? Very tired tonight. Excuse me. I don't think we're going to visit Dillard's on this trip. Probably next trip. William, we are coming into Wickenburg, Arizona. This is 60, 65 miles north of Phoenix. Something like that. Bright lights, big city. What did you do today, Coach? Did you say earlier? I can't specifically say what it is. It was an acting job. It was a performance piece that could grow into something substantial and fully rewarding. And blown away by what it was. Once I can say for sure what it is, y'all will be like, no way! Exactly like that. That's what you're going to say. It's a chance of a lifetime. It came knocking on my door. And all because of Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. A lot of times in this world, I'm not doing porn. We're doing short films for porn. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It involves humor. It involves mystique. It involves many, many, many characters. Allegedly. You will be amazed. I'm already amazed. Kevin, outstanding. That actually came into play today. Funny that you would say that. A Loon Magic show, similar to that. I don't want to say it's a Cirque show, because it isn't. It'd be fun to say it was. Are they rebooting a Private Eye series? I cannot confirm nor deny that that has anything to do with anything. Rob, we are almost there. We are so close to being there. This is the part where I gotta go really slow though, because the local sheriff don't play. Now the light's off in the distance. That is Phoenix, Arizona. You guys are funny. So this is Wickenburg. We're pulling into Wickenburg. It's an old western town. My wrestling name is The Loon. My wrestling name would be Call 911. I absolutely no balloons and clowns involved in today's activities. The Breaking News Network brought to you by Harry D. Yeah, wrestling, I might mentally wrestle over something. Hangover 3? No, it's already been filmed. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Just thanks for thinking of me. Another circle coming up here. All I know is that there'll be costumes involved. Classy costumes. Won't even drive to the strip. I'm content in my apartment in Henderson this weekend. There you go. Staying safe. Gonna be crazy this weekend. Everyone in Vegas, all the YouTubers gonna be out doing all that stuff. So we're doing the opposite thing, as we often do. Bringing you a different, alternative view. The new Chris Angel? No, no. New Carrot Top? Maybe, maybe. Maybe Rutabaga Top, that'll be my name. Look how quiet it is, like the world has been deserted. Must involve Dwayne Newton. At this point, I can't say it does for sure, but it certainly isn't out of the question. Does it involve tigers? No, not at all. Well, I don't know. The current format, a tiger was not present. Yep, don't usually get to see Wickenburg. Little special treat tonight. There's Wickenburg Ford. I'm gonna pull in here and clean the windshield, get them bug juices off there. Can't confirm or deny, exactly. Just under 1 million in gas, not quite 1 million. I don't want to exaggerate. People accuse you of exaggerating. Certainly don't want that. All right, here we go. Oh, what fun. I was following these guys. Bugs are baked on. Do it. So much better. Most of the bug juice is gone. Most of it. All right, next stop somewhere in Scottsdale. Appreciate y'all being here for the long road trip. Clean off the light bulb grease, that's my favorite part. Makes the French fries more delicious. No snacks, in a hurry. Get some snacks on the other side. Still got about an hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes to go. Depends on which way we go. I'm probably going to take the a little bit longer way. Cash, hey, Coach, do you have a chauffeur's license to haul all of us around? Yes, I have a private eye license and a chauffeur's license I got from the same place. That way it's legal. DTLV, how are you doing? Welcome. You are being good. You said nothing wrong. Semi-fair game. We're missing 60 thumbs up. Please hit that. There you go. Appreciate it. Really appreciate the thumbs up. We appreciate you being here. David S., how you doing? We're passing through Wickenburg on our way to Phoenix. Drive through downtown Phoenix for you this time. Many times we go through the mountains. I think I'll be going straight for safety tonight. Clicked it twice? No, click it again. Has to be odd numbers. 3 times. 5 times. Like, and share. There you go. $65, cranking it up. I see some fireworks tonight. There was some in Wiki up. Unfortunately, there's no internet there to go with it. Yep, on the other end. 100 folks watching, appreciate it as we make our way into Phoenix. Nice to see the glow driving from the north. Yes, that's Phoenix off in the distance. Western suburbs. Last leg of the drive, exactly. If I get probed by an alien, please film it, if they'll let me. You know I would. The Dairy Queen ice cream, the butter pecan out of a, what are they called? Bluebell, butter pecan. We're going to a party tonight. Not sure it's a party like you'd think it's a party. Definitely interview the aliens. This week on Alien Interviews. West of the Rockies, go for the alien. On the hotline. First time caller line, go ahead. There are many allergies I have in Arizona. I can feel them coming on. It's a whole different, it's not those yellow flowers like that one time. Was that my first or second deep voice one? Coach to Coach AM. There you go. Welcome to Coach AM. Discussing aliens, are they real or not? What is that other dimension that's not quite the 6th dimension? It's not the 5th dimension. Somewhere in between. We're going to explore that area tonight. I do have my allergy meds, yes. I actually have an EpiPen today, just in case. Just in case. It's not really an EpiPen, it's a knockoff EpiPen. It's like a PepiPen. You save money that way. It comes from North Korea. Coach XM. Welcome to Coach XL. Tonight's discussion, the third arm. Is it needed or just messing up the shirts? Art Belle had a great show. Can we get a loon? Alien interviews by Dwayne Newton. That'd be funny. I wonder if Dwayne's up for it. I think I'm going to take Dwayne and Vinny 2 times out to Lake Mead. I think Vinny knows where some stuff is. We'll have Dwayne do the investigation. Hard-hitting news from a puppet's perspective. How long is the drive? We left 4 hours ago, 3.5, 4 hours ago. You got to talk to Art 3 times. Cool. Oh, man. I tested negative 5 times this week. I tested every day this week because several people in the general vicinity of me were coming down with the new whatever it was. Came up negative every time, so it's just got to be allergies. Is July 4th bigger than Thanksgiving? Just wondering. Yes. Yes, it is. July 4th is Independence Day. It's the day that Bill Pullman and Will Smith beat back the aliens to give us all independence. And that, I believe, is much bigger than the turkey giveaway in Cincinnati. If you don't catch either of those references, I apologize. But it gives you something to look up later on Google. Or Australian Google. What do they call it? Old school coast to coast was the best, yes. I think Bill Pullman Jr. is in the new Top Gun movie. The chase by the Giorgio, I couldn't read that, but yes. The turkey giveaway was hilarious. It was. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. One of the greatest scenes ever in all of broadcast media. Somebody got nailed. That'll teach ya. Officer, 10 and 2. 10 and 2. Will Smith slapped those aliens good. He did. He opened up the hatch and bam. Been to Vegas 4th of July a few times. Why don't they do fireworks on the strip like they do for New Year's Eve? Because New Year's Eve is a midnight firework. 9 p.m. is the fireworks for the strip and for Fremont. So that will happen Monday night at 9 p.m. We'll see the fireworks. And I'm either going to be on the grounds of the English Hotel or I'm going to be on the 24th floor of a nearby building watching the fireworks like I did on New Year's Eve. I do not like to go to the strip and I do not like to go to Fremont on those big events because there's so many people. The chances of being trampled are huge. Plus everyone's using all the internet. The alien reminded him of Chris Rock. I wonder if some of the White Sox had, oh yeah, the disco demolition. Yeah, that was fantastic. Jeff, how you doing? Jeff Mojave, good to have you here. It's Vegas time. Nice views up there. Yes, very nice views. Whoever that puzzled person is, we don't disparage or besmirch or diminish or comment on people in that regard on this channel. So you're so welcome to be here. We certainly welcome everyone, but we don't do things that would be negatively impacting of all those that attend this show. This is for everyone to feel comfortable and safe and not to have to do things that might make them feel bad. So certainly appreciate you being here, but we don't want to get into all that. You'll wake me up when we get there? Cool, because I just missed my turn. I was busy reading that chat. How about that? It's all right, we'll keep going this way. We'll figure it out. Mark, it's going to go great. We're going to go through Morristown. It's a post office box. This is an area that if you're buying land in Arizona, this is the town right out here. This is the next one to be sucked up by Phoenix. This is the one. Real acting, real camera, directors, sound techs, all that. Full on set, location, dialogue, pre-written, all that. It was a big time deal. It was, of all the things I've done in my life, it was the biggest. And I've done some big stuff. Morristown, or Morristown, sorry, Morristown, Arizona. Drive there for Wednesday night, it was raining buckets from Wiki up to Surprise. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of dry tonight. Just got back from Phoenix Desert Diamond Casino. Did you do any good? I couldn't read the second half, I'm sorry. Coach likes big things and he cannot lie. That's right. Cementing elevator shafts must be number 2. I would go with number 3 on the cementing elevator shafts. That was pretty big too. And there is some cross connection here. There's a Kevin Bacon connection to the elevator shaft. The suspense is killing me too. I gotta wait till my people get a hold of their people and they do stuff. Gotta have people doing people things. It's exciting. Beyond exciting. That's all I'm gonna say. Off in the distance, you see the lights. It's Phoenix. I will let your people know, yes. Of course, I lost plenty of money on the video Keno they had. Yeah, I played there one time. I've never gone back. Vegas has got much better video Keno than Desert Diamond Phoenix. Went one time, didn't win anything, have never been back. It's on my list of never go backs. Thank you for your support. There we go. Helping out our Native American friends. Music video featuring Dwayne Newton and that puppet down on Fremont Street. Phoenix Rising in the distance, yes. Circle City. I've never heard of Circle City. This may be an up-and-coming community as well. First time I've ever seen that sign. Circle City, Arizona. I have to do some research. Lots of UFOs tonight. You missed them all. They were so good. Monica, they were flying next to us. Circle City is Indianapolis because of the roadway. SoCal 77 is here. Driving in circles does get dizzy. Way back in 1983, for those of you old enough to remember that, there was a group of us at Arizona State University that we were all going to go in on this piece of land in Arizona in the middle of the desert. And all we needed is $5,000 each so they could buy this acreage, massive amount of land, middle of the desert, no water, no services, nothing. But someone said that's where the city's growing to. And we're like, oh, let me see what I can do. And I never followed through on it. And so way out in East Mesa, there's a whole section of land between Mesa and Apache Junction that has malls and car dealerships and houses on it. that was the land that we were going to buy, but nobody had the foresight, or at least I didn't, that that's where the city was growing to. It'd be worth millions today. Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament. There's far west Phoenix off in our future there. Surprise and Goodyear and what are the other cities out here? Peoria, Glendale. That was definitely a fail. I didn't have $5,000 though. I didn't have the money. I was too busy doing other things back then. Stand-up comedy, sports cards, coins, radio, TV. Having the time of my life. Not getting a nickel to my name. Was a lot of money back then. That was a chunk. I would say that for me to get $5,000 together in 1983 would be harder than for me to get $50,000 together today. That's just what I would say. I actually just did say that. Oh man. Coming up on Phoenix. I have no idea what the speed limit is out here, so I'm doing 60, between 55 and 65. On the off chance it's 65, then I don't get in trouble. 83 was the year of the QB. Yes, everyone got drafted that year. 82, got to watch Jeff Van Rapphorst take on John Elway in an epic game at Sun Devil Stadium. Speed limit 55, there we go. Remember staying at the Sleazy Motel in Goodyear back in '93. Oh yeah. There's some low budget stuff here. As we get closer and closer to the city, we'll jump on a freeway. We'll head south on the 303, get on the 10, and drive right through the heart of Phoenix. Fake news says there's no speed limit in Arizona. Okay, good to know. So this 45 sign here is just a suggestion. I will adhere to their suggestion and let this guy get the ticket. John was your hero growing up? Yep. Dollar General, we've hit civilization. Sun City used to be way out of the city. Now it's all part of the main metropolis. Numbers are meaningless, coach. Thank you. I'll tell that to the Keno machine. I made some dumb choices with money when I was in my 20s. Oh yeah. That's why I want all my kids to do their best to save before they go out and reproduce and all that stuff, because put yourself in a good position. Each one of them is in a great position if they do it smart, but you know how nature and life takes over. Search and Destroy, how are you doing? Welcome. We're back up here in 55 mile an hour zone. Going to 65, now we're cooking. Officer, 10 and 2. $5 general stores in your general area, yes. Yep, on our way to Phoenix. More dollar stores than McDonald's, so they're Dollar Generally stores, because now they're a lot more than $1 for everything. Gila River members got free tickets to the last Super Bowl. Cool experience, yes. Where are the aliens? I think we left most of them back in the desert. Trying real hard to pick one up and come with me, but you know, you can read the street signs, you are reading sign language. Nice. Mash that pedal. I'm doing 65. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Long day, glad to be home watching the stream. Appreciate everyone being here, being friendly to each other. How about them Yankees? What'd the Yankees do? Sun City 16 miles, Phoenix 32 miles. We are so close. They're having a good season. Good for them. Yes, they are. I have a lottery ticket, not a lottery ticket, a betting ticket that they'll win the World Series. It was 7.5 to 1. So a $10 buy will give me 75 back. I'll be back. And the 2 becomes 1. We'll see. Gas mileage right now. That's a great question. Let me check. Fuel economy 18.6. It was definitely dark like this during the Dark Ages. No aliens, but picked up 140 hitchhikers along the way. Yes. Have you got ice cream? Not yet. That's coming up later. Coach, I didn't fall asleep. Really? Ready for the iPad giveaway? Oh, we just gave it away in Wickenburg. It's the annual Wickenburg iPad Fest. You must have fallen asleep. Not doing the Coke Zero. I'm doing the Water Zero right now. Melted ice, my favorite. I do need a tall Diet Coke. I need something to give me that last hour here. Semi-pure water is the best. Chewy water. Yummy. Off in the horizon, I see some fireworks off to the right. Keep your eyes peeled. Fireworks are going off. 303 to 17 south to 101. Is that faster than 303 to 10 directly through? That's a great question. I usually go down south, but maybe I'll go north. Yeah, it'll be good all the way to Scottsdale now because I went a different way on purpose. If I go through the there, I lose the stream, but this way I keep it up all the way. No hitchhikers near correctional facilities. Yes, the Happy Valley Penitentiary is out. Great. Free-dried Diet Coke. Ooh, sounds delish. So in your opinion, is it 303 north or 303 towards the 17 or 303 towards the 10? Which one's more fun? Loon water has electrolytes. It's what your body craves. Welcome to Arizona, everybody. If you've never been here, it's a great place to visit. Great to be. pH balanced? It's balanced. Strangers have the best candy. I wouldn't count on a casino tonight just because I'm wiped out. But you never know. Always get that third wind. You'll be an iPad giveaway tomorrow night. Good. My dad broke down next to the prison once. No one would give him a ride. That's right. 303 to the 17. Okay, we'll go that way. I'm taking your advice. I was going to go the other way, but I'm going to take your advice. All our roads with numbers confuse you. Go to Salt Lake City. Try that there. Their addresses there are 100 north, 400 south, or 100 west, 400 south. I mean, that's all they are. They have street names, but no one ever uses them. Surprise, Arizona. Surprise. We lived at 7200 south and then something west. I forget already. In Midville, that's where we lived. It's actually very confused first few months, and then it became very easy because everything's on a grid. You just know where your center point is and go for it. I just knew going to Wendover was an hour and a half from downtown Salt Lake. Wendover's got some great casinos out there, old school casinos. The Red Garter was one of our favorites. Like the Peppermill, the Nugget, the Montego Bay, and a couple others. Deer Valley Road. Wendover, it's just like a little truck stop. Hard to get lost in Vegas. Just go towards the Strat. If you can find the Strat, and we keep looking. I've promised Seeking Vegas Sunrise a picture of the Strat, their scrapbook. I've yet to be able to locate it. It's like the Emerald Isles Casino. I haven't found that one either. Wendover has to have less blackjack dealers. Do I have a preference of food at a baseball game? Ooh, that's a great question. That's a great question. Let me see where we're at here first. Mesquite is fun, yes. I like the exotic food at a ballpark. Something that you don't normally eat at a ballpark. If I'm going to spend $16 on a hot dog, I might as well spend $18 on a steak nacho or something. All right, here we go. North or south? Don't want to go Grand Avenue. I want to go north on 303. Have to get into my proper north lane. This will be my first time ever driving on this section of road, ever. There was some food at Wrigley Field that was so good. They have a cart that comes by with desserts. Knock on your press box room or your skybox room. Oh, by the way, it was in a skybox. The Little League coach for my youngest son was the president of Pabst Brewing Company. And so they would actually hire buses to take all the families to the Cubs games, White Sox games. And it was great until I realized that the kids thought that's how every game was. That you always end up in the skybox, you always have all the food you can eat. It was an awakening to them when we went on our own and didn't sit in the skybox, didn't have all you could eat. But hey, what a great way to grow up. If you're out there, John, you're the best. Coach John. I got to help coach that team. That was fun. I would coach third base and outfield and that kind of stuff. So, is College Station worth experiencing for a road game? Oh, definitely. Most definitely. If you like all the ceremony crap that I hate, if you like all the tradition, if you like an overwhelmingly centrally focused group of people doing the same thing all the time, it is definitely worth going to. I once went to a baseball game at College Station. I never went back. I wasn't sure when the baseball was going to start. 3 hours of cheers and chants and bubbles and things and dancing, and I think they actually played some baseball amongst that. So I'm more of a baseball purist, although I do like fun at the ballpark. But for the football, you can't beat the chanting and the fun and the things and the stuff. 100% A&M football. This is all new roadway for me here. Lots to see. It's exciting. Kingfish, you're 10 minutes away. I'm gonna pull in. Little League I loved as a kid, and I loved it more into coaching my son. Yep, exactly. I love playing. I was talking to my youngest boy, the pitcher, the left-handed pitcher, about when they were younger and would pitch to me. I used to be able to hit pretty good for average. Didn't have a whole lot of power, but I could spray the ball anywhere I wanted to when I played, and so I'd have no mercy on them. And whatever they'd pitch, I'd just smack the crap out of it. We're laughing on how many home runs I hit on him one time. 9-year-old kid out there pitching to his dad, and his dad's just taking him yard, pitch after pitch after pitch. And then after a while, started striking me out, and after a while, I couldn't even touch the ball. And he became a college pitcher because of that. And at the time, I'm sure it was very disconcerting, but in retrospect, we laughed about it. But if I ever coach again, full-on, hard-hitting, you gotta beat me kind of baseball, you're gonna bunt, you're gonna run, you're gonna throw, you're gonna hit, you do all the things that baseball used to be. That's my theory. Favorite pro football team, the Broncos, the Cardinals, the Bears, occasionally the Giants, sometimes Seattle, never the Rams, the San Diego Chargers, love the San Diego Chargers. I think we're coming up on Interstate 17, somewhere up here. El Mirage. I only liked the Dolphins when Finkel played for them. Did you come back on? I kept looking for you, but weren't showing up as live. Oh yeah, this is a reboot from Wickenburg. A's are coming to Vegas. A's are coming to Vegas. You like the Washington Sentinels? Yeah, their quarterback Keanu Reeves is great. Mile High great for football. You pass the ball a lot further in the altitude. Oh, officer. I've been with the Broncos since the 70s, so I've lived through the good times and the bad times, the three amigos and the no amigos, the Dan Reeves and the younger Reeves. I'm a Cowboys fan when I'm around Cowboys fans, a Houston fan when I'm around Houston fans, but not my, I'd rather cheer for the Cardinals. Jennifer Lee, how you doing? Aloha to you. Pulling into Phoenix. I have no idea where I'm at right now. I have a general idea. I guess, not a no idea, a general idea where I'm at. I think I see the freeway. I could probably get there if I went to the right. But I don't know. I took someone's advice to go this way. So far, I'm happy with it. I like the original USFL. I didn't watch one USFL. John Wick is a quarterback. That's right. You bought a Murray jersey? Cool, yeah. Kyler Murray, the greatest quarterback that left A&M. One of the greatest quarterbacks that left A&M. Old school baseball for sure, definitely. Todd Blackledge, there you go. Great quarterback, better announcer. Pac-12 will take a team from Alaska. There's no no college football in Alaska. Some pretty damn good college hockey. Seahawks for life. Was a Jim Zorn kind of a guy back in the day. Steve Largent. Oh, USFL Championship game is tomorrow? Which meaningless team is playing which meaningless team? Manziel was amazing, yes. After his outstanding year, then he kind of took to the lifestyle. A little bit off his rocker, allegedly. Donkeys crossing the next 14 miles. Allegedly. No casinos in Alaska. Pull tabs, what are they called? Rippers. They have those all over the place up there. Bingo, but no casinos. Watch out for Joe Burrow. So I can kind of see the freeway. We're circling to the north here. Keno lady getting ready for Vegas. You got to keep reminding me when the get-together is, because I'll forget. Manziel, yeah. He's a fine, upstanding citizen. How did you first get into Keno, Coach? And is it how I found this channel because of all the Keno content? Keno was because as I was running my casino back in 2009 to 2014 at the Clarion Greek Isles, not a lot. And then every once in a while, we had the coins that would kick, and I'd hear, ting, 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 for quite a long time. I'd walk by and I'd take a look at it, and I'd talk to my casino guy, and I said, what's the deal with this Keno game? How does it work? He said, well, it's a very popular one. It's called Cleopatra Keno. And what you do is you pick the numbers and the things and the stuff, and I went, okay, I'll give it a shot. So I played a little bit of that, and I went to the big Keno, and I hit a $7,000 jackpot almost immediately on a $1 bet. And I'm like, okay, this is my new game. The payouts are so extraordinary that, it takes a while to get there, but it's extraordinary. The odds are incredible. The odds are always in your favor, except when they aren't. Got an officer of the law up here. I better slow my roll. But that's how I got going with it, and then I just got good at it. I learned some different techniques depending on what I wanted to do. If I wanted to make money, I play different than if I just want to play for recreation. Randy Gradishar, yep. He should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. Hey, full-on buffer zone over here. Is this Lake Pleasant Parkway? Do I go here? What do I do? Or do I go straight? No, I'm gonna go this way. Which way's the freeway here? That's how the randomizer is limited. So there are, let's say there's a billion patterns, but that's it. There's not a billion and one. So as you sit and watch a machine and watch the way it works, you can kind of pick out patterns and things. But if it was easy, everyone would be rich. All right, I have no idea where I'm at. The machine will hit whatever numbers you put out when it's ready to hit what numbers you put out. However, that's for the big one. For the smaller prizes, you can affect the smaller prize watching the patterns that come out. There might be some UFOs out here because I have no idea where I'm at. Probably should have gone the other way. Still on the 303, okay. Montana soon, exactly. Okay, New River. I know where that is. I am definitely lost. I know every other way. I know the topography. I can tell the shadows. I know the bumps in the road. Here's Phoenix City Limits. The Tetris patterns, H patterns. I love H patterns, but I also like broken H's, different things. The machine will show you many times what it wants to hit. Just follow my heart and drive where I want to go. I like that. I can't ask Siri right now. Siri's busy hosting a YouTube channel. It's coming up here, the interstate. There we go. This is Nogales. This will all be built up. I see the lights of Phoenix. I know where that's at. It's Dead Man Wash. How often do you hit on Keno on one night? Define hit. So when I play Keno, I play for the second prize. I don't play for the big prize. So prize often. So if it's a 7 out of, I'm doing a 7 spot, I'm playing for the 6 of 7. If it's an 8 spot, I'm playing for the 7 of 8. And calculating how much I want to invest to win that secondary prize. So I hit those enough to make it worth my while. Going for the big prize, those are real difficult to hit. So when I get a 5 of 5 is easier than a 6 of 6, of course. But we celebrate when we hit those. Especially when it's a caveman or something with multipliers and all the fun stuff that goes with it. Lights on the left are construction of a computer and auto chip factory. Yes. Thank goodness. That's going to be a massive area. The lights ahead, Cave Creek, and there's Phoenix. Oh crap, look at that, see? I almost drove off the road because I have no idea where I'm going. I cannot see the Strat from here. Green eggs and ham. So with the chip factory, this road will really be used a lot. Okay, it makes sense now. Once I get to 17, I can do it in my sleep. I just, you know, it's each way the road turns. Even the one from Kingman all the way down to Wickenburg, I can do that one in the dark with no lights because I know how all the roads turn. I've driven it so much. It's these new ones that are scary. Did I pass through Bullhead City? Way back, yes. All right, here we go. Sonora Desert Road, I-17. We are good. Mystic Mona? I've never heard of. Hopefully it was good for you. Can't just have one chip factory. There you go. Living the dream. This must be the I-17 corridor coming up here. Reduce speed ahead, I can do that. Ludicrous speed now. 45. Seemed like that was a lot longer than going on the Cave Creek even, or the Carefree Highway. Yeah, it's been very peaceful except for this guy. 45, dude, 45. Following you. I am following you. But you don't... Oh my goodness. You obviously have never been on this road either. Oh my goodness. Thinks I'm a cop. Don't stop. It's freaking green. Go ahead. Oh my goodness. Now you're gonna speed up? My goodness. Ah. Grandma's out late. Well, that got us on to 17. We're real close now. Toss a flare. So, you know, Dick Butkus was drafted by Chicago and Denver. I did not know that. "95 degrees, it warmed up a bunch." Steve Watson, a cool player? Yes. Yes, he was. Got a bunch of his football cards. All right, is this that same car coming in hot on my right side to show me how fast they can drive? Probably. It's Arizona. Be in Arizona for a day or so, head back in time for the fireworks. Came driving in fast. You want to get right next to me? There you go. It's a different one. Alright, came zooming up and then slowed down. Fantastic. Shoulda, woulda, exactly. Old and bad drivers in Arizona, it comes with the territory. Tom Brady was drafted by the Expos. Watching you drive around Las Vegas has helped me drive around here without getting lost. Oh, cool. Excellent, Jennifer. I'll be your new Garmin. Instead of Siri, just call me, I'll tell you where you're at. I'll hide in your phone. Glendale, but drive every road here for fun. When I first started, there wasn't much else to do. Yes. My voice is better than Siri's. In 2 miles, make a right-hand turn. In 1.5 miles, pull over for ice cream. In 0.5 mile, speed through the yellow light. Coming in north towards the south into Phoenix. Thank you, lovely star. Ice cream. Be more of a realistic response too. Hey Siri, take me to the Mardi Gras casino. You don't want to go to the Mardi Gras casino. This is not the casino you're looking for. Oh, thanks, X-Degen. It's time for me to wake up. I appreciate that. Get ready to make our turn onto the 101. Exciting times here in Carville. Hey, bright light guy behind me. Seriously. In the city. Today's your birthday. Just got back from SF. All right, Lizzie Hatch, happy birthday. Hashtag happy birthday, everyone, for Lizzie Hatch. Hey now, Jennifer. Now I'm blushing. Hey Siri, is my pizza at the Mardi Gras ready yet? No, you must wait 12 more hours. Hey Siri, where can I find the best playing white stain slot machine? At the corner of Valley View and Sahara in Las Vegas. Siri, dude. Part of the work I did today involved close-up on my eyes. They were bloodshot. Kind of creepy. Got a guy right on my tail, so I'm slowing down because that's how I roll. I'm slowing down even more because you're right on me. Go around, idiot. Go around. Go around. There he goes. There you go. You cut in front of me. There you go. Pick a finger, any finger. Call it in. Yeah, my private eye license isn't good in Arizona. I am sorry, just do not know what you're saying. Oh, from Siri? That's cool. One Adam coach, one Adam coach. Dang, everyone, I thought I was going fast. No lottery tickets right now. Gotta wait and see what happens tonight because it's too late to buy them now. This is a huge city. Huge. Where's Don Knotson? Oh, man. Go get the other guy. Come on, friend. Oh, someone took it out the median there. So it's a holiday Saturday night. Don't drink and drive. Have you been to Del Taco in the sketchy section of Charleston? That's where I had lunch. There's so many sketchy sections of Charleston, it's hard to see which one you're at. If you're talking between the Strip and like Boulder Highway, I went there one time, yes. I'm supposed to go to Vegas now for Keno. Different areas have better payouts than others, yes. And in fact, a casino that we're not going to in the near future, or ever, is the Gold Coast. And at the Gold Coast, you can have everything from a machine that pays 100 to 1 on a 4 out of 4, all the way down to like whatever 272 divided by 4 would be. 180, 90, it's a lot. It's a lot less. Be like less than 70 to 1. And it's all in the same casino, so you got to pick around and find the right ones and check the pay tables before you play. Vermont had a Powerball winner. Nice. Yeah, the cops will be out in force tonight. rightly so. Do not drink and drive. Do not impair yourself and drive. Do not impale yourself and drive. Cool. You keep bumping into meth women? Super sad? Yes. Your story about the restroom, that was funny. You know, for everyone but the meth women. Don't do the live Keno, it's too slow. If I was into the drinking part of gaming, then I would, but way too slow. Mega Millions, 400 million? That is mega. Almost to the point where I'll play. Almost. $500 million and up, because there's no chance to win. I might as well lose $500 million. Coach, where will you be celebrating the 4th? I'll be in Vegas. I will be in Vegas. Very good night, very relaxing. Cool, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Like 1,000 gave live Keno takes 3 days. Oh, wow. Never even thought of that. AG21. Shrugging your shoulders. Good to have you here. Raising the roof, maybe? Yeah, the slow speeds on Game King drive me nuts. I need more ping, 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 ping. I need the sounds. I think the sounds are more fun than winning 8 coins. Maybe have a better chance of winning. 1 to 5 million would be... there's no chance of winning. You just have to get lucky. It's like that random jackpot I hit. There's no way to do it. You have 1 year to cash in? Wow. I would like to try that now. I definitely want to try that. Where's that at? Where can I get 1,000 games at a nickel? South Dakota's on meth. Hey. Whatever it takes. Keep them farms going. Lizzie's coming out after summer? Cool. $97 degrees now. It's warmed way back up. We're still on the countryside. I don't know how hot it was here today. Ready to head over from Phoenix into Scottsdale area, way north Scottsdale. It was 105 today. It's that time of year when it doesn't cool off very much. Need some monsoons is what we need. Food in Vegas, hands down, the ribs at Ellis Island. Hands down. If I had a go-to place where I didn't have to wait in line, it'd be that place. Second favorite, I don't know. Piero's, I like Piero's. The Italian American Club was good. Olives, loved Olives. Todd English's Olives at Virgin Vegas. Oh my gosh, so good. Did Clarion have any good eats, or was it pretty commercial? We had our own restaurant that we could do whatever we want with, and eventually I shut down the food and beverage operation, and I put in a 24-hour food vending court. which had every kind of possible food you could think of, from chicken wings and pizzas and ice cream and soups, sandwiches, every possible vending combination we had. And we were open 24 hours. We actually had people from the Riviera, Circus, Westgate, all those guys coming over to eat with us. It was awesome. Get a salad. Turkey sandwich was the best. A full turkey sub for like $3. The restaurant was losing money, and so I changed the name of the restaurant to 77s, and every item on the menu was $77. So if you wanted a boiled egg, it was $77. Soda was $77. Steak sandwich was $77. Soup was $77 each. Because in the brand that we were with, the only rules were you had to have a restaurant open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you had to have certain items on the menu. Well, we couldn't afford the staff, the labor, the costs, all that kind of stuff, because we lost money every month. And so I had a 24-hour restaurant, always open, lights were on, $77 an item. If the host wasn't there, go to the front desk and place your order. And for a year and a half, we stayed open 24 hours a day and never sold anything, and passed with 100% every time we had a brand inspection. Then one day, a smart guy comes to the front desk and makes his order and orders 3 items. And so we charged him his $248 or whatever it was. And I showed him on the menu where it said up to 4 hours for delivery of any food. We ended up calling for some food, and it was delivered to us. We took it to the room. The guy actually paid his bill. He's just testing us. But that was one of the first Uber Eats. That was back in 2012, 2013. Yeah, this is a mess during the daytime of the week, but right now it's nice. This highway. I am totally having an allergic reaction to something in this town again. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I love Arizona so much, but the pollens and the dust, oh my God. It was great, Raymond, because nowhere is there any pricing requirements within a brand. We had to have like 6 different yogurts and 7 different breads and 5 different egg styles and 2 different Benedicts and whatever, and that was all prescribed by the brand. No problem. I got all that. Just $77 each. Did I reimburse the guy? No, absolutely not. He paid it happily. We got him his food within like 2 hours. He's a very wealthy guy. He did it for fun. That was the only order we got the entire time it was open with that restaurant. We'd rented as a cafe and other things before, but you lose $25,000 to $50,000 a month. It gets old real quick. But under the law, we had to have food for the casino and the bar, so we did. We had dollar hot dogs at the bar, and chili, and all kinds of stuff. I still have one of the 77 menus. Collector's item. I would walk over to the Marriott and have the Marriott food. Go to the Tuscany for the $2.99 steak and egg at 3 in the morning. Was that the Greek Isles? Yeah, it was a Greek restaurant for a while, and they just kept changing it, and then they went through the bankruptcy, and that's when I arrived. And my job was to rescue the property and keep it open as long as I could. Initially, my contract was for 30 days. I ended up being out there just under 5 years. And we found ways to make money and to save money and to do different things. And a lot of my current team leadership at the English hotels, my former team members and leaders from that project, they all figured out how to get it done and get it done right. It's one of those projects where we were required to have flat screen TVs in all the rooms. Well, I was a bankrupt hotel and couldn't afford flat screen TVs for all the rooms. This is back when flat screens were really expensive. And so we got 50 rooms with flat screen TVs, and the rest were all crappy old box TVs. But what we did was we only had 50 rooms available at any time for guests that would stay at the hotel, so when the inspectors would show up unannounced, they would pick from the available rooms to do their inspection. And the only rooms they had to choose from had the flat screen TVs in them. So we'd always pass our inspections. It was fantastic. That was way back. They don't fall for that stuff anymore. Now they check dirty rooms too. Make sure you have all the brand requirements, everything. Well, I'm blessed to have the staff follow me. I got more that want to join too as we continue to get busier. But that's one reason why we just got the June results for Marriott Tribute Portfolio, and the English Hotel came in #1 in guest service and #1 in cleanliness for the month of June, and all Tribute Portfolio hotels with Marriott. And that's because my team is awesome. There's your room key and a TV. How did the health department check a place that wasn't selling food? Oh, it was easy. They would come in and they would check the facilities, and everything from are the temperatures correct and the heating correct, food storage correct, were the dates proper, and they have a checklist that they go through, and we would get A pluses every time. A plus, 100% compliance. There's no staff there to do stupid things like comb your hair while you're making food or have an open container drinking. Scratch yourself while the health inspector's right there and then pick up a spatula. All things that people do. Appreciate that you stopped in for a visit. There's not one person who was not super engaging. That's right. I've been to Oscars once. Loved it. But we hired our team for their personalities and their skill sets. Mostly entertainers, mostly artists, mostly musicians. And then we taught them the computer system. Some of them had previous hotel experience, many of them didn't. But we wanted people that love the arts district and love serving people and love people. And that's what we got. Mostly they inspect twice a year. During pandemic, they did video inspections, which was a lot harder for the brand to verify stuff. But typically now with the Marriott brand, they'll do an early year inspection. If you pass it, then you don't have to do the second one in the year. If you fail it, then there's a whole bunch of penalties and fines and things. They're very serious about doing it the right way, which is why it's such a great brand and why it costs so much to operate and to stay there. But you know you're going to get clean sheets. You know the food is going to be done right. You know the restrooms are clean because you're staying at a Marriott. Almost there. Exit's coming up in about 5 clicks. There's 1 click. There's 2 clicks. Okay, more than 5 clicks. I was talking about road noise, not military measurement. Stayed at the Circus Manor a few times. Yeah. Were the hot dogs as good as Costco's? Of course they were. They were Costco dogs. No, we actually would get the 8-to-1s, so 8 hot dogs to a pound, and we throw them in a bun, wrap them in a tinfoil, and put them in a steamer. And most of the times, anytime you were playing or having a cocktail, you could have one for free, because we just had to have food. We just had dollar dogs all the time. People come in and buy 10 at a time. It was great. All the condiments are free. People come in and just grab, homeless guys would grab the condiments and take them with them. We didn't care. We had fun. We also cashed in coins, so all the people collecting on the street would come see us, run them through our change counter, get their bills, get a couple of complimentary cocktails, play a little bit, dollar dogs, and off they go. know a person who posted a pic of a hotel room where they pulled back the sheets, get into the bed, and dirty socks and cashews. Yeah. So, two things. One, that can happen. Two, it also can be set up really easily. And I had one specific one in Arizona where I got a call to the room that they found bugs in the bed. And so I went there, and sure enough, there were these two dried out roly-poly bugs down at the foot of the bed. You pull the sheets back, and sure enough, there they were. And so we took some pictures and talked to them, and very sorry. I said, I do have a couple questions though. I do notice that half the legs are missing on the bugs, that they must have crawled into the bed here, died, been here for several days to be this crispy, and then the other bugs must have removed their legs, which is interesting since this room was occupied up until yesterday by another guest who didn't have any bugs in the bed. Anything that you can come up with that would possibly explain this? And they quit their complaint at that point. They had placed the bugs there. They just didn't do it the right way. I mean, I get it. Yes, there are bugs in the bed, but you know, being dried out and no legs, how did they get here? So people try to scam, but you know, that's why you want to stay at a reputable brand name hotel. Pay a few extra bucks to get it right. No horse heads, exactly. Well, this is it. This is my exit. We made it. Only 5.5 hours. Appreciate y'all being here. We may or may not go on live a little bit later. We'll see what Mrs. Cash is up to. But tomorrow for sure we'll be live, most likely at one of the local gaming establishments. You never know. That's where Harry Dangler cut his teeth, solving bugs and bed crimes. Appreciate y'all very much. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Join us for more stuff. Lots of Las Vegas content. Oh, here we go. There's some light. Lots of Las Vegas content, lots of stuff, travel, adventure, gaming, fun. Thank you so much for riding with me, being a part of it. Hour and a half from Wickenburg. We made it to Scottsdale. We'll give our best for everyone, and you all have a great night as well. We'll see you all soon. Enjoy the last few moments here as we pull into Scottsdale, Arizona. Have a good night, everyone. Tell a friend.